I don't normally waste a lot of time dealing with arseholes. I've met a few in my time. I've had some right arguments with some people. But I'm going to waste a bit of time on this arsehole today. Okay, because I'm going to prove him to be what he is. A liar, a cheat, and a no good, low down, low life. Okay. For example, if you go on his Google channel, he's got this one here, talking about the rat from Austria and more. That's a direct link to me. That rat from Austria is referring to me. Okay, he'll probably remove this. The video's gone. He's removed that because he don't want me to have any evidence. But you can see the comments below that he's made, including an argument I had with him on this very channel. We had exchanges, and he even wished for my death. Okay, and you can read it. We'll probably remove it. So that's the first thing. I'm not going to go into too much detail about why we argued, but it went from bad to worse. Recently, I've got another, wait a minute, I've got something else here for you. Okay, he's deleted this one too, but I copied it. So if he denies it, I've got it there, and it's called Fireworks in the Netherlands. This was New Year, and he had a few comments about me. Just a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, there was this podcast about me by Stuart Hodgson. There's the link above. If you want to go and see it, you can do it. It's only had 60 odd views, but after about 40 views, I looked at it. He sent me the link, and there was 17 thumbs down. 17. Okay, so I knew that was engineered, and I knew who it was engineered by, and I can prove it because here it is. So look, there we go. Danny Kogi, that is alias Mr. Crabinay, and this is what he sent out to people. Hope all is well. I have a favour to ask. Can you please thumbs down this video and perhaps ask some friends to do the same? Well, this was forwarded to me. Thank you very much. Now, I'm not going to give away any clues as to who sent it to me, because if I do, alias Mr. Crabinay will start a hate campaign against them. It's been nothing but harassment, and this is as far as I'm going to go now. So this is your last warning, Danny. So if you stop, that's the end of it. If you don't, you will reap the whirlwind. Okay, so there's his name. There's what he's done. I'm angry now, Danny. Don't push me to the limit. He's trying to hide all his traces, but I've copied it. And I've copied many other stuff. I did report him one time to YouTube, and they forced him to remove a video. I believe they forced him to remove a video. And anyway, that's as much as I want to say. You make up your own mind. He tells people about me, lies about me, and he's a liar himself. I've never thumbs down his video. I don't watch his videos. I don't want nothing to do with this type of person. I do my best to help the metal detecting community. I invite people down here. Danny got 2 invites, and this is how he repays me. We had an argument about a camera he stole, and then he took it back. I will admit he took it back, and that was the end of it for me. But a couple of days later, on my field, we started arguing. He was really pissed off about having to take the camera back, because he was going to sell it. He was pissed off, and then I asked him to work this particular field with me, and he argued with me. He wanted to get back on the field where he'd found 6 silver hammers, and I took him on another field just opposite where he'd got just as much chance. And I call the shots on my land, Danny, and he was pissed off about it, called me all sorts of names. I even took him back to the airport, and I even let him stay the night, because he said to me, I expect I've got to get my stuff and leave. And I said, no, you can stay, Danny. And I took him back to the airport. And on his return to Holland, he started his campaign against me. So I put the video out about what he'd done and what he'd stole, and he's had it in for me ever since. So make up your mind, and here's a message for you, Danny. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm down in my workroom and I want to show you these. I've built a couple of boxes. This one I've coloured. It's not nowhere near finished yet. The other one's a little bit more finished. And I've got some glass or plastic, clear plastic that goes in there. That's over there, look, just behind there. And I built that one for myself. The other one I built for the local mayor, and it will go in his office, and it will say the name of the village on the top there, and I will call it the history of this village. I'm just about lining it at the moment, and then I'll put some Roman coins in, Roman artifacts, silver hammered coins, other artifacts I found in and along or in and around the village, should I say. I'm using an old jumper for this, look, and I'm just about to cut it. So as I get further, I'll show you more and you'll see what it turns out like. Okay, I've got my display case done, ready. The plastic's in. I'm going to lift the lid up. I'm taking this up to the Burgermeister now, and I've got everything ranging from Bronze Age, then to Roman, and then to medieval, and then to 1800s or there, and other bits and pieces there that I think that they might like, and maybe they will put on the top the name of the village and telling it's their history, and they might even put my name on the bottom saying found by Jeff. That should help me a long way into getting more permissions around here, because people will see this, and so I'm going to take it up in a bit and I'll try to film that for you too. So I showed it to that farmer. He was quite happy, and quite happy about the fact that I was giving it to council office, and so I'm here now. I'm going to take it and I'll try to film it with me. It's that door there, and I'm sorry if everything's not going to be correct because I've got to pick this box up with both hands, so this will just be hanging on my chest. I'm sorry if you don't see everything, but let's go. Hallo, ik heb een geschenk voor dich. You have to decide where you want it.
We have to look for a good place, huh?
Yeah, but let me first tell you
What is what?
what's what. This is, I can open this. Okay, so this is Bronze Age, basically. This stuff here is Bronze Age. That's a file spitzer, as you know. I think this is from a Bronze Age messing, a messer, Entschuldigung. And a sickle, this is called. I think it's the same in German, sickle.
Sickle, yes.
Yeah, okay. And then all this line here is Roman.
Okay.
These are maybe Roman bracelets, maybe for a child, this one.
Okay.
You can never be sure. This is a Roman fibula brooch.
Fibula, okay.
A very old coin, really big one. And I think this is some type of a Roman brooch. This is a Roman silver coin.
Yeah.
And these are bronze coins. Yeah, Roman. I'm not sure if this is Roman, and I'm not sure if they had thimbles for sewing, but it certainly looks Roman to me. If it's wrong, then it can go down here. So we're working down through the ages, and now we're in the Mittelalter, and these are Schnaller. Yeah, very old. I've checked most of these on the internet. These are maybe 1,000 years old. This is the top from a messer.
Okay.
And this is, when I found this, it was between 9 and 1100. So it could be 1100 years old, or 1100, or 900 years old. And then these are coins from mainly the 1600s. This one does not belong there, it should go here. So these are medieval sort of stuff, or just after the medieval period. And this one I found on you know Roland at number 24.
Yeah.
I found this on his land, and I did show him, and I did say I will bring it by when it's cleaned, because they are not like this when you find them. So I cleaned it, and I've just called in at his home now, and Roland's not there, or his mother, but his brother came out, and I said, look, this is what I found on your land. if you want it, it's yours, but I want to give it to the Burgomaster's office. And he said, no, please do. So that's from his land. These are all, everything here is from Hunsheim.
Very good, yeah.
Okay, so Hunsheim has a lot of history. And then we go to the 1800s. These are 30 Kreutzer and 5 Kreutzer, 1 Kreutzer, half Kreutzer and so on. And this is local money, look, this because it says Hunsheim on it. This is local money, Konsum. Yeah, so I don't know what period this is from. Maybe World War II or World War One. I'm not sure, but I can't find anything. I've looked. So if you can find anything, this would be really, really interesting.
Okay.
These are dog tags, you know. And some of them. This one says Niederösterreich, and I have some with 1800 on. I've got maybe 8 or 10 of these, but I can't get them. If I just put these in the box.
1897, okay.
Yeah, 1897, and this is a 5 Kreutzer, I believe, very thin, but it is silver. From maybe late 1800s or something. The date will be on there somewhere.
Okay.
This is, I believe, this is from either a pipe.
A pipe, yes, better.
Yeah, a pfeife, or a small beer stein. I'm not sure.
I think more from a pipe, because for beer it's very small.
Yeah. And this Kreutz. Yeah, and. I don't know what period. I think maybe 1800s.
Yeah, but a skeleton from head.
It's what?
Skeleton head.
Yeah. A skull on it. Yeah. And it's a nice find. And this is from Franz, I believe, because there's some dates on there.
That's the date from the Kaiser.
Yeah. So and it was gold plated.
Must be from this year, from a jubileum.
Yeah.
From 60 years from Strong.
Right. Yeah. And I found this. Do you know where? What's his name now? You know the Leicester house at Linkside, the Gelbers house.
Yeah, Wiesinger.
Yeah, I found it on his land.
Okay.
Okay. And then there's 2 anhangers here. I don't know what. I think 1800s. And then maybe there's. I'm not sure if this is Second War, but this is. Normally the German one had a swastika on it.
But from the form of the helmet, I think it's second.
Yeah, maybe. It could be first. And that's from the Second World War because it's Russian. Russisch. And then there's a Glocker here. This is probably 16 or 1700s. Maybe it was on an animal or something. And then these 3 rings, they're not gold, they're just messing or bronze or something. But they are interesting finds. And this one still has the stone in it. And if you look at them careful, they've got really nice patterns on them. Maybe if you move things around the way you want it, I don't know, I'll just put it like this. But there's room for more. If I find any more interesting finds, then I will bring them and you can put them in where you want them. But it's important for me to not to sell history. I relish history. I really, I love it, you know. When I spoke with you at the football match, I said I want to do something for Hunsheim. So maybe you can put something here, Hunsheimer Historisch by Jeff Mellard, or it don't matter. And it's here forever, and it's your village's history. And if it's in a nice place where people can see it, they will be interested. They will know about their history, and it's important if you live somewhere to know the history of it and to learn the history of it. Just in the process of making some Cornish pasties, and you can see I've got 3 done here. Look, here's the mix what I've made, and what I did was I got carrots, onions, turnip and celery root, and I mashed them all up in this machine. Where is it? Don't know where it's gone now, but I mashed them all up until it's small pieces like that. Look, got one of them machines what you hit on the top and it just mashes everything up. And put a spoonful of salt in it, a spoonful of pepper, maybe a spoonful and a bit, and then I bought the pastry I bought. Where is it? I've left it down there by the computer. Okay, so let's go get it. Here it is. Okay, so I got some, and it's called Blätterteig. Roll it out. And I use a plate. I put a plate on it and cut round it with a knife here, look. Put the stuff in the middle, fold it over, and you get that shape, and just squeeze the ends down with your fingers or whatever. And but I already cooked the stuff first. See, I put that in a pan here, and I put a bit of oil in it. Once I'd got all the vegetables done, I put the meat in it. It's like mincemeat, or ground beef as you guys call it in America. Put it all together, put a bit of oil in it, and I cooked it so the heat went through it, and just slightly cooked it for about 10 minutes. Then I put some water in it so it wouldn't burn on the bottom, and I simmered it for about 20 minutes so it's really cooked through and all the vegetables are cooked. And then all I've got to do is put it in there, put them in the oven 10 minutes, and this pastry rises. If I put it uncooked in there, the pastry's risen before it's cooked through. So I cooked it first and then put this stuff, just left them in the oven for 10 minutes, and that's how they've come out. There you go, Cornish pasties a la carte. And if you can hear that noise in the background, I'm watching metal detecting videos.